Okay, so I heard that the human body is basically riddled with actual design flaws, real, serious mistakes, and we only survive in spite of them, not because of them. Is that actually real?
Oh, it's real, and it's worse than you think. We love to call ourselves the peak of evolution, but your body was never really finished. It's a patched-together thing nobody ever went back and cleaned up. Evolution doesn't plan ahead, it just tinkers with whatever's already there and calls it done the second it's good enough to survive. So you're carrying around a whole pile of stuff nobody in their right mind would have built on purpose.
Okay, good enough to survive is a bleak place to set the bar. Give me the first one.
The one you've felt 100 times. You're eating, minding your own business, and you bite the inside of your own cheek. And then, because the spot swells up, you keep biting the same spot for days. That's not you being clumsy. That soft, floppy cheek is built that way on purpose. It's muscle that bulges inward to keep food shoved onto your molars so you can grind up plants. That's the omnivore's trade-off. It parks a pad of soft tissue permanently right next to a row of blades.
Right, so the thing that helps you chew is sitting right in the line of fire the whole time.
Exactly. A lion doesn't have this. Its cheeks are tight and pulled back because it's just tearing meat, not grinding salad. We got the grinding power and paid for it with a lifetime of accidentally chewing our own face.
Okay, that one I can live with. What else you got?
There's a deadly one. Look at your throat. The tube you breathe through and the tube you swallow through share the exact same entrance. The only thing keeping your dinner out of your lungs is one little flap of cartilage that has to slam shut over your airway every single time you swallow. It's a trap door, and if you're talking or laughing when food comes through, the trap door's a beat late, and the food goes down the wrong pipe.
Oh, that's the "it went down the wrong pipe" cough. I do that every time I laugh while I'm eating.
And here's the twist. This one is the price of talking. To make all the sounds of human speech, our voice box dropped lower down the throat than any other animal's. Great for language, terrible for safety. It opened up this crossing point where food and air have to trade lanes. I actually went and double-checked the number on this because it sounded made up. More than 5,000 people in the US choke to death every year. It's one of the leading causes of accidental death. Birds root air and food separately and basically never choke. We traded a safe throat for the ability to talk to each other.
Okay, I'm going to think twice before talking with my mouth full now.
Next one. And it eventually hits about half of all men. Start here. Almost all our body hair is gone. Millions of years ago, we became long-distance runners, chasing prey across hot, open ground until the animal overheated and dropped. And to pull that off, we traded our fur for sweat, so we could shed heat and keep going. But we kept one patch on purpose, the hair on top, to shade your skull from the midday sun. So that hair isn't left over. It's the one patch evolution actually meant to keep.
Okay, so the hair up top is the one piece that's there for an actual reason.
Right, which is exactly what makes the next part so absurd. The same hormone that makes a body male, testosterone, and its stronger form, DHT, slowly attacks the follicles of that exact hair until they give up for good. That's male pattern baldness. And that's the flaw, the part that honestly gets me. Your own body, on a timer, killing off the one patch of hair it went out of its way to keep. No upside, nothing gained. It's like hiring a bodyguard who spends his whole shift smashing your windows. And evolution never fixed it for one cold reason. It mostly hits after you've already had kids, so it never cost anyone their children.
Oh, so that's the flaw. The one patch we're built to keep is the one the body throws away. Bleak. Okay, but surely the brain is the good part. That's the thing we're proud of, right?
You'd think. But your brain didn't grow as one thing. It grew in layers, each new one piled on top of the last without ever clearing away the old. like a house that's been added onto for centuries. Now, you'll hear this told as, you've got a reptile brain under a mammal brain under a human brain. 3 tidy layers. Honestly, I told it that way for years, and neuroscientists have basically thrown that picture out. It's way too clean. But the real story is almost stranger. The old survival parts and the newer thinking parts genuinely don't fully talk to each other.
Which is why I know I should be asleep and I'm still holding my phone at 2 a.m.
That's the whole tension. The part of you that wants to scroll and the part that wants to sleep were never really joined into one. So they just argue, and sometimes you lose. And that's the theme of your whole body. Evolution's only rule is good enough to reproduce, never actually good. It stops the moment you survive long enough to pass on your genes.
So we're all walking around in half-finished bodies that stopped improving a long time ago.
We are. But here's the redemption. The one flaw that turned out to be a gift is the brain that lets us notice all this. We can't undo the mistakes, but we invented glasses for the eyes evolution botched, medicine for the diseases it left in, surgery, dentistry, all of it. We're the first thing on Earth that can look at its own flaws and go, yeah, I'll take it from here.
I kind of love that. We can't undo the flaws we're born with, but we're the one part of nature that gets to fix its own mistakes. If your brain just did the little "wait, really?" thing this whole time, that's the channel. Hit like and subscribe. New mind-expanding science every week. And tell us in the comments which flaw drives you the most nuts. We'll see you soon.